Hi everyone, welcome to Drawing with Hilda. I hope last week you had an opportunity to join me as we did our coffee mug. And here is mine, just to remind you what it looked like. So if you haven't had an opportunity to give it a try, you can actually go on to our Grandview Terrace Life Enrichment YouTube channel and you'll have the video there. For those of you that are joining me for the first time this week, just want to let you know that I walk you step by step. I am not a professional artist. This is something that I do in my spare time, and I just like to share my gift with you. This week we're going to need a pencil. Make sure it's nice and sharpened. It has an eraser, a blank piece of paper, and a small bowl. Today I'm using my son's bowl. See all the spaceships on there? Now I'm going to walk you step by step on making our drawing this week. Let's get started. So now we have our paper, our pencil, and our bowl. We're going to go ahead and place the bowl in the middle of the paper. And we're going to go ahead and lightly trace around the bowl. Once you have that traced, we're going to go ahead and erase about 2 inches off the top. So mark your 2 inches there. And we're just going to erase that line off the top. Remember, make sure you have a good eraser and your pencil is nice and sharp. Oh, there goes my paper. All right. Okay, once the top has been erased, what you're going to do is come about halfway on the right side of your circle, and you're going to draw a line, and you're going to stop right in the middle. So from there to there, you're going to make a line going across. Okay, and then over on the left side, we're going to start about 3/4 of the way up and come down. We're going to kind of make a curve here, bring it down this way, just like that. Now what we're going to do is on this line, we're going to make several lines. You don't want to cover it too much. And trying to stay inside your circle. This is going to be water. Okay? Now on this side, what I want you to do is go ahead and start filling in all this area here with your pencil. Remember how we were talking about shading? If you tuned in last week, we talked about shading. You don't have to necessarily push down on your pencil hard. You just go over the same area more than once to make it a darker color. Okay, I went ahead and skipped ahead a little bit on the video. We're going to keep going. Now, if this is the first time you're tuning in, probably wondering why I am holding the pencil the way that I am. So I hold it between my fingers, and it just helps me keep my pencil steady as opposed to doing this. And it just helps my hand relax a little bit better. Weird, I know, but it works. You do whatever works for you. If you want to take breaks in between, that's fine. As you get here to the top, this is going to be a hill. When you get to the top of the hill here, you make it a little darker. Remember, you don't have to push down on your pencil hard. You just go over it several times to make it darker. And as you come down, make it a little lighter. Keep it darker around the areas of the round part of your circle. I'm sorry. I'm going to add just a little bit more here on this side. I want it to come out a little bit more. This part here is our water, okay? Again, you can do this with colored pencils if you like. we're just kind of sticking to pencil, paper, black and white. If you are left-handed, it is always best to keep a napkin with you, just so that you can put under your hand so it doesn't get all stained and you don't smear it across the rest of the paper. Okay, and keep going here, making it a little darker as I go. If you feel that your pencil is starting to flatten out, just like that, go ahead and sharpen it again so you can have it nice and smooth. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. So off this line here, we're going to go ahead and add some mountains. So we're going to start here at the left. We're going to bring them up, just going to make a few little squigglies here and go up. Now these here are going to be a lot darker than this here. This is closer, so it doesn't look as dark. This is farther away, so we're going to make that very dark. Again, you don't have to push down on your pencil very much. Just go over it several times. Do it in a circular motion. So you cover the whole thing. And make sure you want to make sure that this mountain here is nice and dark. Now, if you have a napkin handy, I would suggest grabbing a napkin and putting it over the parts that you have already shaded. Again, just so your hand, when it rests down, it doesn't rub up against the rest and you don't get all those pencil marks at the bottom and then smudge it all on the rest of your painting, or drawing, not painting. And maybe give it a little bit of a peak here so it actually looks more like mountains. Make it nice and dark. We're going to go ahead and put our napkin on top of the paper, the part of the paper that we've already shaded. If you don't have one, go ahead and push pause, walk over, grab a quick napkin, paper towel, and then come on back and join me. And this mountain that's closest to you, we're going to go ahead and add some pine trees. So you're going to make a line, and then you're just going to come out. Now the way I make my pine trees might be different of someone else, so I just kind of do upside down V's, make a second one, this one here we're going to go ahead and actually make a tree. So you make a trunk, and it's going to be bigger and thicker because it's going to look like it's closest to you. Okay, so the smaller they are, the farther away they look. And this tree has no leaves, so all we're going to do is we're just going to add some branches here. Some of them are going to be thick, some of them are going to be thin. Some of them might be broken. If you know how to make trees, you are welcome to improvise as you wish. This is just for fun. This is something that I would normally doodle on a piece of paper. If I'm getting bored and I have a paper and a pen with me, I'll just doodle something like this. Okay, and there's your tree. If you want to add one more pine tree over here, just kind of make it small. And then we're going to go ahead and move over to our other mountain. And on this mountain, you're just going to make smaller pine trees. These are further away. So these are going to be smaller. Again, my pine trees are different that of someone else's pine trees, I'm sure. And not everyone's picture will look the same. This is just for fun. A small one right there. Just a little squiggly. Okay. Now for your water section, you're going to hold your pencil at an angle. You're going to kind of go back and forth here. Very lightly. Just kind of giving it a ripple effect here. Some lines might end up darker than others, and that's alright. Okay, and then you're going to go ahead and just make that part of your circle a little darker, just that part right there. And you're going to bring your water out of your circle here. Not very much, just a little bit. What I want you to do is grab your napkin or your paper towel and wrap it around your finger here. And I normally don't do shading this way, but it gives it a nice effect. We're just going to kind of rub it and blend all that in. Try not to get the other sides there. If it's easier for you to just fold your napkin and do it this way, that'll work too. Just kind of blend it in. Not too much. And go back with your pencil. Just make longer and shorter, darker lines there. Come to the top of your circle here and just draw a line. Remember, we're not closing the circle all the way. And just kind of go over that very fine line that you did at the very beginning. And then at the very top, we're just going to draw a circle and go over it a couple times. It's okay if it's not super round. You should go over it just a couple times and then bring it lighter as it comes to the middle. And then the very final step, your initials. Remember, I like to put the year on there too. And there you have it, a quick and easy landscape there. If you want to try it with color, do it with color, crayons, watercolors, even chalk. And there you have it. I hope you had fun. Join me next week as we try another picture. And it's going to get a little bit harder and harder as we move along. But don't forget to tune in. Have a good day.